So Colonel Halt writes, early in the morning of December 27th, 1980, approximately 0300 L, which I'm assuming is 3 a.m., two USAF, U.S. Air Force Security Police patrolmen saw unusual lights outside the back gate at RAF Woodbridge. Thinking an aircraft might have crashed or been forced down, they called for permission to go outside the gate to investigate. The on-duty flight chief responded and allowed 3 patrolmen to proceed on foot. The individuals reported seeing a strange glowing object in the forest. The object was described as being metallic in appearance and triangular in shape, approximately 2 or 3 meters across the base and approximately 2 meters high. It illuminated the entire forest with a white light. The object itself had a pulsing red light on top and a bank of blue lights underneath. Sounds like a UFO cop car a little bit, patrolling the universe, red lights and blue lights. The object was hovering or on legs. As the patrolman approached the object, it maneuvered through the trees and disappeared. At this time, the animals on a farm nearby went into a frenzy. The object was briefly sighted approximately an hour later near the back gate. We got lights beaming off. We got a metallic craft. We got red light, blue lights. We got legs. We got hovering, not sure which. Animals are going fucking buck wild at the farm close by. Animals making noise is never a good sign. Like, anytime I see a dog bark at someone or something in a movie, I go, there's evil afoot. There's some stranger danger going on in these parts. If everything could be fine. I could be in the middle of a flowery meadow just huffing dandelion, and all of a sudden I see a dog barking at a tree. I'm like, that's a fucking evil tree right there. Why is that dog fucking barking at that evil ass tree in the middle of my dandelion meadow? There must be some sort of dark spiritual force among us, and I don't like it. So that's what I like. Anytime, like when you see a dog bark, even in the movies, like you see a dog bark at someone in a movie, and you're just like, oh yeah, that person's evil. Like a dog, like animals not liking something because they're seen as so pure. They're seen as animals are sort of like this alarm bell for darkness. That if an animal is a dog will not stop or or the dog is racist. That's could be, maybe it had a black owner that beat the shit out of it, and now every time you bring it outside above a certain street, it won't stop barking in the city. But other than that situation, if a dog is just relentlessly barking or fucking horse is going buck wild, I just assume like that there's something whack that's about to attack this site for a fact. And apparently there's on-duty flight chiefs that were responding to this incident. So you have the craft that is seen, and then it says the on-duty flight chiefs responded and allowed 3 patrolmen to proceed on foot. Now, sending in 3 guys on foot to inspect a glowing, pulsating craft is wild. They're either going to incinerate instantly or incinerate after they scream. Those are the only 2 options. Now, I don't know what happened to these patrolmen. I assume we'll find out at some point in their... But for you to be like the base leader and you see a fucking craft come down and start shooting lasers and fucking beams of light, and then there are 3 fucking probably teenagers with AR-15s that you're just like, yeah, go check it out. And to think that they're going to be like, yeah, we'll totally be in control of this fucking weird-ass craft shooting lasers at our nuclear base. Think again, because they're not coming back. If I was in that patrolman group and my leader said, "Hey, go check out that craft," I would look at the other two guys and go, "We're dying, right? This is it. Why even take our guns? What are we going to do? Shoot at the fucking UFO that is just burning lasers through our base? This is it. The Grim Reaper is upon us, and we are walking into it. So it's wild to send to see a craft and be like, yeah, go check that out. Fucking go see if it's like a fucking Honda or Chevy. See what make it is, model. Get back to us. File a report. Like, no, you're gonna get fucking. It's a lose-lose situation. The overview, the summary from Colonel Charles Halt continues. He writes, the next day, the day after the incident, 3 depressions, 11 half inches deep. I can't, it's 11-2 inches deep. So it's either 11/2 or 11 inches deep. And maybe I copy and pasted it wrong, but there's 3 depressions, 11 something inches deep and 7 inches in diameter, were found where the object had been sighted on the ground. So there's tracks, depressions in the ground. The following night, December 29th, 1980, the area was checked for radiation. Beta gamma readings of 0.1 milliroentgens were recorded at peak readings in the 3 depressions and near the center of the triangle formed by the 3 depressions. A nearby tree had 0.05 to 0.07 milliroentgens readings on the side of the tree toward the depression. Later in the night, a red sun-like light was seen through the trees. It moved about and pulsed. At one point, it appeared to throw off glowing particles and then broke into 5 separate white objects and then disappeared. So you have a craft and it just fucking breaks into 5 different pieces and then flies off. Immediately thereafter, 3 star-like objects were noticed in the sky, 2 objects to the north and 1 to the south, all of which were 10 degrees off the horizon. The objects moved rapidly in sharp angular movements and displayed red, green, and blue lights. So now we're kind of like Cop Christmas, throwing in the green in there. A little bit of variation. The objects to the north appeared to be elliptical through an 8 to 12 power lens. They then turned into full circles. The objects in the north remained in the sky for an hour or more. The object in the south was visible for 2 or 3 hours and beamed down a stream of light from time to time. Numerous individuals, including the undersigned, so I guess people who affirmed this explanation of the incident, signed underneath this, those individuals also witnessed the activities described.